Welcome back to the Marcus Allgood Show. Thank you for watching. Appreciate everybody listening and watching. And today we're going to talk about commitments produce confidence. Have you ever told yourself that you're going to go get up and work out and then you don't? That is what we're talking about. We're talking about why you need to make the commitment and actually stick to it and how your brain deals with it. The more commitments we keep to ourselves, the more confidence you're going to have. If you make commitments that don't keep, the subconscious mind sees it as a failure and you're going to feel bad about yourself. You need those small wins throughout the day. So one thing you need is reinforcement of positive self-identity. Making commitments to oneself and subsequently keeping the acts as a form of self-validation. Each fulfilled commitment reinforces the belief that you are reliable and capable. Over time, this builds a strong, positive self-identity and enhances your general sense of self-worth. When you see yourself as someone who sticks to their word, it naturally elevates your confidence. Your mind is going to know if you're confident or not, or if you're making those commitments and you're not sticking to them. You are going to know for yourself. And every time you don't stick to that commitment, you're beating yourself down a little bit at a time. Over time, it gets worse and worse and worse. So you got to stick to those commitments and actually get those little wins. Developing trust in one's abilities. You've got to, those little wins is going to build the trust. Just as reliability in others builds trust, reliability in yourself builds self-trust. When you consistently meet the commitments you make to yourself, you prove to your own subconscious that you are trustworthy. This trust is fundamental to developing confidence because it's based on proven past behaviors rather than mere self-assurance without evidence. Think about that when you're laying in bed, about to wake up, and you already told yourself last night you were going to get up, and then you're not getting up. Like, think about what that's going to do to you for the rest of the day. So the next one is creating a cycle of success. When you make a commitment and keep it, you create small wins. These small wins accumulate and create a cycle of success. Each success feeds into the next, making it easier to tackle increasingly challenging commitments. This success cycle boosts your morale and motivation, setting a positive tone for your day and ultimately your life. It keeps it going. Every time you get a little win, you get that little dopamine hit, you're going to keep going. You're going to do another one and another one and another one. Another thing, reducing cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance occurs when there's a conflict between what you believe and what you do. If you commit to something but you don't follow through, it creates dissonance, which can lead to the feeling of anxiety, guilt, and low self-esteem. By keeping your commitments, you align your actions with your beliefs, which reduces dissonance and promotes psychological well-being. That's your subconscious like beating at you, making you feel bad, making you say, "Oh, I should have got up. I should have done this. I told myself I was going to do it. I should have done it." It's really hard on yourself. So it's beating yourself up, beating your confidence down, and just makes you feel like a loser at best. Improving mental health. Consistently keeping commitments can decrease stress and anxiety. Knowing that you can rely on yourself to accomplish what you set out to do provides a sense of control and predictability in your life, which are critical components for mental health. Conversely, repeatedly failing to meet commitments can lead to feelings of despair, helplessness, which often are precursors to depression. We don't want to fall into depression just because it's something that we ourselves can actually fix and we can actually take care of without any kind of treatment or anything like that. You have to think about sticking to the commitments that you make to yourself. You're trying to trust in yourself, but if you constantly are failing yourself, it's going to send you down the road to depression, and we don't want that for anybody. Encouragement to set and reach goals. This mindset encourages not just setting goals, but also putting in the effort to achieve them. If it shifts focus from vague aspirations to actionable plans. When you believe that keeping commitment leads to increased confidence, you're more likely to set goals and strive to achieve them, which further contributes to personal growth and fulfillment. And number 7, learning from failures. The focus on keeping commitments does not mean you won't fail. However, this mindset helps you learn from failures without being overwhelmed by the recognizing that every failed commitment is an opportunity to learn something new encourages resilience and perseverance. qualities that are essential for sustained success and happiness. Learning from the failures is one of the greatest things that I know I have done. Each failure is always something to learn from. Working out, starting a business, picking a girlfriend, to helping your kids, like everything that you can do. If you failed at, you're gonna, as long as you learn from it, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be able to move on past that. You're gonna be better off in life. You're still 2 steps ahead of where you were the day before when you did make the failure. So, in conclusion of this podcast, thinking about confidence as a product of kept commitments encourages a proactive approach to personal development. It emphasizes accountability and the tangible steps you can take daily to build a stronger, more confident self. This perspective not only motivates continued effort and growth, but also provides a structured way to achieve psychological and emotional resilience. Now go out there, make a commitment, stick to it. Make 10 commitments tomorrow and stick to them and see how you feel. Do your best not to let yourself down and not do the commitment that you do. Get out there, crush it. I appreciate everybody listening and watching. Until next week, thank you. Bye.